Yo, what up? What's poppin'? Back at it again with another video for y'all. This is another video about hip hop, and this is also about like martial arts because just like the video that I did where I was breaking it down when it's worth it to do diss tracks, and like I broke it down like when it comes down to being a martial artist, you shall make no attack except if you're threatened by a dangerous opponent. But yeah, I mean, and I know some of y'all have probably heard other people talk about hip hop and martial arts. Like some people may say that like hip hop is a martial art. I mean, to be honest with you, I kind of agree. Hip hop is a martial art because just like, the video that I did about diss tracks, when are diss tracks worth it? I mean? It's just like, as a hip hop artist, you don't really be doing diss tracks like that. You usually stay in your own lane, but sometimes you just like have one of those rappers, you may have one of those haters that just wants to keep on coming at you over and over and over again, and you don't even want to fight them, you don't even want to battle them. But then it gets to a point where you're being threatened to the point like you can't walk away, that you have no choice but to defend yourself, that you have no choice but to respond. It's just like the beef between Eminem and Tyler the Creator. Like Tyler the Creator was talking shit about Eminem. He was dissing Eminem. Like saying that Eminem's song Walk on Water is horrible. Because before he was saying that Eminem's Shady 15 album, like the anniversary album for Shady Records, he was saying that Shady 15 album, he was saying that the album had sucked. And I mean, like Tyler the Creator, he just kept coming at Eminem, and Eminem, he ended up responding to him because like he explained on that interview he did with Sway, he explained, he broke it down that he's not a punching bag. And same thing for y'all. Y'all are not a punching bag. Y'all are not a y'all yeah, as human beings, we are not punching bags. When somebody wants to keep on coming at you as a rapper, and they don't know when to stop, you gotta defend yourself. You gotta defend yourself. You have no choice but to defend yourself. And you see, with martial arts, like as a martial artist, you do everything in your power to avoid fights. You do everything. Yeah, I mean, me personally, I do everything in my power to avoid fights. I mean, I only fight unless I absolutely have to, unless I'm being threatened, unless, somebody is trying to disrespect me. And that's how it is when it comes down to hip hop as a rapper, as a lyricist. What I mean? When they want to keep on coming at you over and over again, and you just staying in your lane, you just minding your own business, like, what I mean? You just gotta defend yourself. Self-defense. That's what it's all about at the end of the day. And also wanna, cause that Vlad TV interview that Nick Cannon had did on Vlad TV, where Vlad had brung up the controversial topic that white rappers are guests in hip hop, like Nick Cannon had agreed. And Nick Cannon, like he said too, hip hop is a martial art because the topic about white rappers being guests in hip hop, Nick Cannon agrees. And like Nick Cannon had stated, like when it comes down to martial arts, with him being black, with him being African American, with him being a Taekwondo practitioner, it doesn't really make a difference how many like fights he's won. It doesn't make a difference how great his technique is, how fast his kicks are, how good his like how his good his body looks. It doesn't really make a difference. Like, with him being black, with him being African American, he's a guest. He's a guest, when it comes down to martial arts, when it comes down to Taekwondo, due to the fact that Taekwondo is a Korean martial art. It's a Korean martial art. It's not an African American martial art. It's a Korean martial art. And just like with styles such as Kung Fu, Tai Chi, Gung Fu, Wushu, Wing Chun. All of them are Chinese martial arts. And just like when it comes down to styles like Ishinryu, Shorin-ryu, Goju-ryu, Chito-ryu, they're all Okinawan karate. And then when it comes down to a style like Shotokan, Kyokushin, ninjutsu, judo, it's all Japanese. Yeah, it's all Japanese martial arts. And just like when it comes down to styles like Aikido, which Aikido is a Japanese martial art that Steven Seagal uses. He's a 7th degree black belt. Like, yeah, it's all Japanese. Like, and yeah, like with martial arts, one of the main things that you do learn about is respect. When you first walk into a martial arts studio, when you walk into a karate dojo, you always bow for respect. You bow before you step on the mat, and you bow before you leave the mat. Also, too, when you're warming up, whether y'all doing jumping jacks or whether y'all doing push-ups or whether y'all whatever it is that y'all doing, y'all could just be running around the dojo just for warming up, and then all of a sudden your belt comes untied. When that happens, you bow for respect first, and then you turn around and then you tie your belt. And you see, that's another thing too. When it comes down to hip hop, as a lyricist especially, I don't know about these mumbled rappers, but as a lyricist, we all just want respect, and we understand that sometimes, when it comes down to the rap game, when it comes down to these mumbled rappers, and when it comes down to these, other like artists that just don't really like us, we know that when it comes down to respect, that there are times where respect does have to be earned. And also too, as a martial artist, when people on the streets be trying to bully us, and they just want to disrespect us, we understand that as a martial artist in the streets, that respect has to be earned too. But yeah, hip hop is a martial art, and that's another thing too. Legendary hip hop group, legendary rap group. I mean, really, if you ask me, I honestly feel that there's like no other rap group that's better than this rap group. They better than all of the rap groups. They better. There's no other rap group that's better than this group. Like Wu-Tang Clan, like the RZA, they became influenced by watching a lot of kung fu films. Like I'm pretty sure like one of their favorite films that they watched was the kung fu film Shaolin versus Wu-Tang. Like they grew up on that. They became influenced by that. Yeah, the RZA, Ghostface Killer, Raekwon, Inspector Deck, like they all became influenced by that, by watching kung fu films, and they put like scenes in kung fu films, like it's like, they use like the scenes from the movies and some of like their songs, like on the album Enter the Wu-Tang 36 Chambers. Like, but yeah, like if you ask me, there's no other rap group that's better than Wu-Tang Clan. Wu-Tang Clan is like the illest. They're like the illest rap group ever. Like there's no other rap group that can match what they did. But yeah, Wu-Tang Clan, they became influenced by kung fu. They became influenced by kung fu films. I feel that the RZA, it seems like the RZA was like the main one out of the group that became influenced by kung fu films. But yeah, I just wanted to share this video with y'all, chat with y'all, because when people say that hip hop is a martial art, I kinda agree. Because as a hip hop artist myself, like, I stay in my own lane, but I've been in some situations where rappers be wanting to keep on coming at me. To be honest with you, I actually got a diss track on the way. But yeah, I just wanted to share this video with y'all, chat with y'all, my fellow hip hop fans, my fellow martial art fans. Just wanted to share this video with y'all. Don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on my channel, comment, share, like the video. Love y'all.